What's going on, you guys? So I went ahead and threw together these little cream cheese ice cream cheesecake ice cream bites. Anyway, so basically the way I made them is I was kind of making it up as I went, and it kind of shows you guys how I put my little recipes together. So down below I will have, oh, actually not down below. So on the screen and in the description box, I'll go ahead and give you guys the measurements of all the stuff that I did in the video, but I just kind of concocted it on the fly. So I do think that the gingerbread cookie cheesecake bites, or cheesecake ice cream bites, could have been a little bit more gingerbread cookie tasting, so I would just add a little bit more. The recipe that I put in this video, I will have like what I would have done. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And this is something really super quick and easy that you can like whip up together. This is something really super quick and easy that you could whip up on the fly at night and then just like put in the freezer. You can pop them out when they're nice and frozen and then store them in little Ziplocs and then just keep them in the freezer. I would let them stay out just a little bit so they can get a little bit soft. They're not rock hard, so you can eat these. And I think you could probably just make little popsicles with these as well if you guys have those little molds. That would be delicious. Hey everybody, jumping on into it, I got an 8-ounce softened block of cream cheese, and I'm going to split this recipe into thirds, so we're doing 3 flavors. And in that canister, this is my whipped cream dispenser that Ryan's mom got me for Christmas last year, and I totally love it. I put a cup of heavy cream, and I put a teaspoon of vanilla in there, and I'm just going to make my whipped cream really quick. You guys can use, like, you know, however you make your whipped cream. I'm just not making this sweetened at all, because I don't have any liquid sweetener, and I would have to, you know, not use granulated sweetener in this device. But I love using this thing, so I use it every opportunity that I have. I used to use these at Starbucks when I worked there, and I love having it. It's super cool. So thanks to Ryan's mom for giving that to me. But moving along, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this erythritol and monk fruit sweetener in the softened cream cheese. And I was really happy to see that Winco carried this in the bulk section, so way to go, Winco. I literally will get that every time I'm there now. So I'm just going to make sure that that's fully incorporated. You guys can use a powdered sweetener, a liquid sweetener, whatever sweetener you like, go ahead and use that. And now I'm just going to add some of the whipped cream, and when I do my recipes like from my head, I just kind of pull my scale out, go with how much I want, and right now I'm just kind of softening and fluffing up the cream cheese down there, and then I'm going to start folding in the rest of the heavy whipping cream. And doing this, I can kind of eyeball how much I want but still know the measurements, so I'll just mix this thoroughly and then put it back on my scale and add some more, and this way I'll have a measurement of what I used. So 100 grams of whipped cream is going to go in this recipe, and I'm just going to fold that through the rest of the way. And at this point you would divide it into 3 bowls if you're doing 3 flavors. So what I suggest you guys do if you're going to follow this recipe is put it into 3 different bowls, but this is how I concoct my little keto treats. So I'm going in with these one-on-one flavors. They sent this to me in a box a long time ago, in a keto crate or something like that. So I just went off of one and I put a few drops in it, tasted it, and that would kind of make it to where if I want to add more, I could add more. So we're doing 30 to 40 drops in a third of the cream cheese and heavy cream mixture. And so for the pumpkin pie ones, I just went ahead and added about a 1/4 teaspoon on top of one, and then I kind of gauged it off of that one, and then I'm just going to add more or less, you know, depending on what you like. But I would say for a third of that, I would do about a tablespoon of the pumpkin pie spice. So we're moving on to the third flavor, which is lemon, because lemon cheesecake is so good. So I'm just doing some extract in this, and I would go 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of lemon extract. But feel free to switch up the spices, feel free to switch up the extracts. This is just basically how I make my types of recipes. And I like to be creative in the kitchen, so if you guys wanted to just try out like 10 different recipes, just get one of these little silicone molds. I got mine at a thrift store. I got really lucky, so I keep my eye out for things like that. But anyways, once you're done and mixed, pop them in the freezer, and then when they're completely frozen, then you can pop them out and put them in a bag, and they are so good. I'm glad I made them into smaller bites because they can go pretty quick. This is like a higher fat dessert, but it's so satisfying. And now that I'm taking more of a carnivore approach and keeping my carbs low, this recipe is perfect. Let me know if you guys like this video and thumbs it up if you guys did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.